Are you running around Norway with no headphones like some kind of bareheaded pervert? Do you feel shame for your naked ears like the weirdo you are? You can choose to live your life correctly. You can stop being surprised and owned. All it'll cost you is a set of headphones. Because by the end of this video, if you aren't convinced to wear headphones, because I've got good reasons you should be, I'll have done my best to save your future lives. That's all I can promise. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And you can show a rain jacket how to try hard, but only he decides if he remains a DieEasy. Also, we've got the results in from the contest at the end. Who gets this code? Does anyone get this code? Am I a liar? Am I handsome? Who knows? I know. Definitely not handsome. We don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. Welcome to Norway. You are in the drop zone and I am JealousFist. Yes, I am. And today, we're talking tactics, which allow you to outthink, outplay, and outperform your opposition. I feel like today this video has the potential to ruffle some feathers, maybe bruise the skin on some tomatoes. But I don't care. We're going to dive into this because you guys need to hear this. Number 1, 70% of the information that the game gives you is delivered through sound, from hearing footsteps, hearing gun reloads, hearing if an exit is unlocked. Though the Vigor gods decided to get rid of that for whatever reason. Bring that back, please. Same with the old stinger for being pinged. Bring that back too. I don't know why you got rid of that. That was crazy. I love you guys, but bring it back. Hearing the crows if you're far from the exit. Honestly, there's 1,000 reasons to wear headphones. You want to experience what I'm talking about? Big surprise. Get headphones. Often you'll hear something and start to react without thought. If you didn't have headphones, you miss those countless life-saving tells. What do I mean by that? If you have headphones on, hearing that twig snap or the rustle of a bush 3 seconds before an enemy gets within sight is critical. You only have a second or two to react in most situations. Again, wear headphones and also keep those headphones charged. It's not fun when they die in the middle of a reload. Headphones are vital in fights. Vital in fights. And I mean all of them. If he's far away, you can hear the reload, which is important, or so I'm told. Are you fighting in or around houses? Guess what? You can hear his direction of travel. You can hear him reposition. You can hear him heal. You can tell what kind of heal he's using. There's a difference in the sound between a bandage and an antibiotic and a disinfectant. They all sound different. You can know what he's doing while he's doing it, even if you can't see him. Headphones allow you a chance at hearing a third party come in to crash your fight and shoot you in the back. That'd be good to know if another guy's coming, right? How do you prevent being third party? How do you prevent being third party solely from sound? Guess what? Continuing theme here. Wear headphones. I'm going to keep saying this, so get used to it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Wearing a headset gives you a better idea of how many people are alive and still in the game. If you can't hear all of the fights going on in distant parts of the map, you have no idea of how many people are still alive. How can you do that? How do you know? Well, 1, wear headphones. 2, and in the pre-game lobby, make sure to count how many enemies there are. Look at their guns. When you're in the game, match the gun sounds you're hearing to the fights and make educated guesses about how many dudes are around. You can even know who is still in the lobby simply from the gunfire. Every gun has her own distinct rapport when firing, right? It's true. Each weapon has her own singing voice and her own specific reload audio. Fantastic, actionable, and tactical information is broadcast simply by the enemy firing and reloaded. You have a good idea of what you're dealing with before you round the corner if you heard him first and are silent. Or even if you're loud, you would at least know what he's shooting. How are you going to know what he's doing when you can't even see him? How are you going to hear him? That's right, wear a headset. If you haven't figured out or learned exactly what each gun sounds like, as long as you have one of each, take an hour, go into the firing range and test each weapon so you can learn her voice and her personality. By personality, I mean her recoil and how she handles. Each gun is different. Each gun has her own way of doing business. You need to learn these. You need to learn how she sounds, how long she takes to reload, her recoil pattern, all of that. Headphones, even on low volume, give you awareness of most movement around you out to 20 meters. And that's even with them being on a lower volume. Much farther if you turn up the volume, which I don't recommend. A guy with no headphones, using only the sound of his TV, is at an incredible disadvantage. A guy with no headphones using only the sound of his TV is at an incredible disadvantage. He simply cannot be as aware as a guy with headphones. It's not possible. If I'm playing you and I have headphones and you have no headset, I win. You can hear people run, no problem, at low volume. I can hear them crouch walking if you pay attention or are jumping while running. Many of you will have noticed and have noticed, because you ask me about it in messages all the time, how I jump around constantly. I'm always jumping. Whenever I'm able, I'm jumping. A big reason for that is so you get that brief silence of your own footsteps. You can hear somebody else running either far away or trailing behind you. You get little brief moments to get a sound check while still running. Also, it helps you avoid being headshotted by some loser up in a tree or behind a rock or whatever. Some people will disagree with this next point. I fully stand behind this. Keep your headset volume just loud enough so that you can hear the wind in the trees clearly without the rustling of the leaves becoming choppy or fake sounding. What do I mean by that? What I mean is keep your headset loud enough to where all of the natural sounds in the game, the wind, the leaves rustling, the grass, the water in the streams and the rivers around us, or the ocean if you're on Fisk or something like that, to where it sounds, wrong word, but legible. It's just audible. It's got a fullness of sound and you can hear it clearly, but it's not too loud. This is not only easier on your ears, because you can damage your hearing permanently if you're too loud with these headsets. They can get pretty loud, but also there's diminishing returns to having your headset too loud. You can start to question every little sound, which makes you hesitate, which makes you lose, which leads to all sorts of bad things. Having the volume just loud enough is less stressful as well. Hearing every little thing does wear down on you emotionally and physically. It can make you, I don't know if the right word is tired, but less able to react in real time quickly. There is, having your volume too loud can give you too much information. There is such a thing as having too much information at the same time. You want to have enough info to make decisions, but you don't want to have so much info that it's hard to make decisions. If your headset is too loud, you can start to think every little noise is a guy. That is not fun. Okay, I've tried this game every way you can think of. You don't want to be one of those guys. That sucks. Having your headset too loud can make it hard to hear people properly in the party chat, which can then lead to friendly fire incidents, lost lives, lost gear, lost games. Having your headset too loud can actually make it harder to hear a guy crawling up from behind you while you're undergoing bombardment. Like you've got mortar strikes coming all around you. If your headset is too loud, really all you hear is the mortars, and you start to lose a lot of the background noises and the quieter things. I don't think you'd get too mad at me for saying this, but my main duo, Snake, he does this a lot. He has his headphones on too loud, and then it's hard for him to hear our communications or guys sneaking up on him. Not talking smack on you, Snake, just using you as an example. Avoid everything I just talked about by, you guessed it, wear a headset. Also, literally any headset is better than none, even earbuds. Whatever type of headset you can afford is going to be better than being some kind of naked ear, illiterate heretic, okay? Also, the Vigor gods want you to have headphones. You need to respect the Vigor gods. Queen Forsythia, she gets mad when you're not playing her game right. She might send Our Lady Pirate out there to this good green Norway, and she might just turn her gaze from you, not let you go back with her to the irradiated fortress, that great mountain hall the Vigor gods hang out in. Don't make her cast you out. Don't live a life fighting headphoneless down here in this good green Norway forever. If you don't wear headphones, you will invite their wrath, and they will rightfully smite you, and you'll have nobody to blame but yourself. Guess what? We have a contest winner. 2, believe it or not. This new tactic of staking people with fake glints, we're going to call it planting tomatoes. You've killed a guy and have a fake glint? Don't let that body go to waste, please. Look, with the recent worldwide exchange of nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missiles and the deployment of small-yield tactical atomic bombs, there's a scarcity of good, loamy soil. Please help us make this good green Norway a little more red and plant a tomato. You plant 4 tomatoes and that makes you a threatening gardener. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Love it. Code number 1 is going to go to Visual Reversal. He submitted the idea of a tomato plant. And then Stone Gullet then helped me further refine the idea and the lore of this tactic. Both of you guys get a code for your respective systems. Please contact me via JealousFist@gmail.com. and you'll get the sexiest codes in the video game business. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Please like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. Feel a little less scared out here in Norway by using a headset. And if you want to see a video about dealing with a different sort of fear, click the link in the upper right and ditch that lame gear fear. You don't need it. No gear fear. Not here. Not in Norway, bro. No way. And as always, I am your #1 airdrops retrieved. 12,000 and counting. Yes, I did. 12K. Here we are. All time, all systems, and your favorite official Vigor partner's favorite official Vigor partner, JealousFist. Bye.